Okay, so Brian, so how does the regulated nature of a race like this affect you the way you live as a career?
As any self-respecting citizen will know, couriers don't like regulations. So coming at an event this size, we don't expect it to be any more regulated than a normal day's work. However, now that we're here, we've found that there's certain rules I try to implement during the race, which go against everything really that couriers are about.
Yeah.
We're saying you can't enter pedestrian zones. If you do, you're disqualified. These kind of things are we're not used to couriers. We're used to events like when events first started in London, Toronto back in '94. It was basically unwritten rules. There's certain things you don't do, and everybody knew it. But now they've got it down in black and white, in bold print. And if you do these things, you're out. So we're not happy with that. You don't come all this way to be told by other couriers, "Oh, you're out the race" for small infringements.
Do you think you will be thrown out of the race?
Well, it's possible. I mean, and the nature of the job is that you take the shortest possible route. So you're going to do it in the race as well. If you go past something, naturally you turn around and go back to it. But the way they want you to work it's a one-way system. You have to go around again. You have to lock your bike at certain checkpoints, which is okay. You do that at work. But it's the fact it's down in black and white, and it's so efficient. It seems so definite that if you're out, you're out. There's no going back. In Toronto, everybody had small problems, and they all give and take. It probably created a bigger problem for the organisation to actually have to go through each individual case and say, right, he's in, he's out. Here, it's good for the organisation. They have black and white, and they can say it's in the handbook. But for the courier, it's no use. You pay your money, you don't want to come here and not do your best.
Do you think the rules will be upheld tomorrow? Or
I
today?
think they will actually. I think Switzerland, what I've seen of Switzerland so far in Zurich, I think they're organised. I mean, the streets look like they're hoovered. People seem friendly enough, not very smiley, but friendly enough. So I think they're going to maybe make an example, implement all the rules. They're not the kind of people that will say, right, you're out, but we're going to let him in. I think they'll just be fair, but to their rules.
Yeah. And see if a courier was had after a couple of drinks, it says in the thing that if you're under the influence of alcohol, you shouldn't be racing. Like a couple of beers, like if he was a bit tipsy, like do you reckon that they'll go down that far?
Well, I don't think with the Scots, I don't think it's a problem because they can't tell when they're drunk or not. But for the other folk, they might get a clue of themselves.
So what made you want to come over to the race?
Well, we've been before. We've been in London, been in Toronto, been in Hamburg for the races. Great atmosphere. Weekend of train spotting for bicycle couriers, all comparing jobs, money. But apart from that, you get to see another city, you get to make new friends, you travel the world, get a job anywhere on the planet, any city on the planet by meeting people at these events. So it's good to come and show your face, let people know there's couriers in Glasgow, that we take our job seriously, even though we like to party, we like to do our job. So a lot of people come up to us and said, you guys are from Glasgow. We didn't know they had couriers, so it's good to put our face on the courier map, if you like.
What do you reckon of some of the couriers, like some extreme couriers, like they all tacked up bikes and the boys with the bags and all the route styled and all that, compared to just people who want to go out and have some fun and make some dosh? Do you think there's differential? Is there in Zurich? Do you think there's people who look down on people because of wherever they are on the ladder?
Of the kind of courier social scale, if you like. Yeah, there's a wee bit of that. We've had a few comments because a couple of guys are on BMX. Oh, here comes the BMX crew. Everybody knows a BMX is not a kind of courier bike, but if that's your chosen bike, the job's about, well, one is about making money, but two, it's about enjoying riding your bike. You want to ride a BMX? What's the problem? All these guys are on top class road bikes, which I wouldn't even take out in the streets of Glasgow. But obviously, maybe they can afford it, or it is their best bike, and they're using it for the championships. We've come to have fun. You don't want to be like in the pub and wondering if your £3,000 bike outside is getting nicked. You want to come in something that's a hack bike, relax, have a good time. These guys, if they want to look down their nose at us for the bikes we're riding, it's their problem. They're not looking down their nose at them for riding road bikes.
So Zurich so far, when I came up, there was all the fucking traffic was mad, and food. I'm probably getting food and expense. Could you talk a little bit about that?
Well, we've been for food. The first food we had was tagliatelle, not very good. Straight boiled out the bag, expensive. Since then we've had other pasta dishes, but nothing startling. So we just went to McDonald's today instead, did the tourist thing. I noticed a lot of people in Zurich, and they don't look like they eat McDonald's. Everybody seems very healthy. I think in my time I've seen a handful of obese people. The rest, everybody had skin complexions, you know, the way they walk, carry themselves. They're a healthy nation, it's a healthy city.
Okay, what are you entering? How do you expect to do as a team? And how do you think everyone from Glasgow over here will do as a kind of
As a group.
As a group, yeah.
I think as a group we've got a good chance of making a good name for ourselves. We've brought over different types of riders. We've got a really good BMXer with us, 2 good BMXers, got 3 guys, 2 guys on road bikes who can acquit themselves, one especially on the hills, a guy on a track bike who finished 3rd last night with the gold sprint, and we've got a couple of us on mountain bikes who have got good endurance. So we've brought over a good team who can show all the different sides of cycling in Glasgow, rather than just a team of 10 guys on road bikes all looking the same. We're a varied team, everybody can handle their drink, so we know it's important. I think as a team we'll acquit ourselves well, and we already showed that by Donny finishing 3rd last night in the gold sprint.
Did you go on about it last night again? Okay, when it was nothing really was happening. We seen these 2 bikes and we just went for it and just go on about that for the minute and a half of it.
Well, when we entered the bar, you know, nobody had decided before we came that we were going to enter the gold sprint, but when we seen the setup and then we found it was 5 francs a head and you could win, there's a chance of going through and winning money, I feel I had a go. Donny, it doesn't surprise me he did so well because we all know he's rapid, he's really rapid. I didn't have a go myself. Mark, I thought would have done better, but he's been off his bike for a while. The whole setup in the place was nice when we first went in, it was kind of ambient, but when it filled up, I just thought there wasn't an awful lot of smiley faces. I felt we were the only ones that were enjoying ourselves. I mean, we were up at the bar buying 8 or 9 bottles at a time. We don't want to make a name for ourselves like the Danish guys did a few years ago with rowdies. We want people to know we're friendly, we're drunk, but we're friendly. It's the typical image that we don't mind exporting abroad. We know how to enjoy ourselves and we can do our job. So I'm hoping that just last night was just a blip. People just arrived, you know, and that as the weekend goes on they're going to let the hair down, but I didn't see a lot of smiley faces, especially amongst the Europeans. The Americans, very friendly, chat away the Yanks, they know that we're having up for a laugh, they're up for a laugh. The Germans are actually, you talk to some Germans, they're great as well, you know, they've got open-minded people, but again, like I say, not a lot of smiling faces.
Cool. Now there's been a bit of confusion about your accommodation. Keith's floating about. Can you tell us a little about that?
Yeah, the accommodation's in an underground bunker built for a nuclear attack. It sleeps 200, but we can't get in it. There's only one key for it, so come that nuclear attack, you know, we're phoning around looking for the key holder. You know, we've got 4 minutes to find the key. So with a problem getting in, some crowd from Geneva have got the key and try to relay between them and us when they were going to the bunker so we could get in, or when they were finished so we could get the key. Eventually, we've got the idea, we're going to leave it in a train pipe outside. Whoever uses it has to put it back. So we didn't make it back last night, we just slept on the hotel floor with the crew, 12 to a room. But hopefully tonight we'll have it sorted out, we'll find where it is and get it down for the night.
Anything else do you want to say anything about what's going on?
Turn that round. Is the competition organised? I would say that the competition, it's more and more, the organisation every year gets better. Aside from the actual rules of the race, when we went to London there was no shower facility, well there was shower facilities, didn't work well. The actual race itself was a shambles. Having them, from a running background, and you go to events, they're completely organised, electronic timekeeping, a lot. So being in London, it was like people who didn't qualify were getting through to the final and all this kind of palaver, but now everything seems straight down the middle. You know, they know how to separate competitors in different funnels at the finish. The actual setting up of like the bars, the ramps, the pubs, it's all in place. The organisation's, I think every year it probably gets better. I've not been for a few years, but this setup is much better than in Germany, the last one in Germany.
Yeah. Cool.
It's been a modest ambition of mine just to have a crew of Glaswegians go out to one of these events, just to put our face in the map. Past 3 years it's never come off. Come the time, people back down, you know, money is not always easy. But now we're here, and when I think back what we had to go through to get here, I realised that I couldn't do it every year anyway. I mean, it went from going to the guys and saying that they're up for it, everybody's up for it, getting them actually spend their spending money, get their entry money. Once that's off, then it's in their mindset that they're going. And after that, we get involved with Gary, who we know already through production and through biking. And Gary straight on the idea we could set this up. We've approached PR people who said, yep, it's a great idea, they could sell us. Unfortunately, that end kind of sagged a little. Didn't sell us well enough. We didn't get the sponsorship we thought we'd get to get a crew out here with a camera crew. So we've had to dig deep in our own pockets to get here. But it's made it more worth the while. You're actually putting your own money into it, and you know you've done it off your own back. We got a little sponsorship from GT and from a local snowboard shop, NBC. I'd say I'm proud that we're all here now to show our face. We're actually achieving something, because to pull together many sleepless nights for Gary, myself, the 2 days before we went, running about like an idiot, trying to do my job, I deliver, and working with 2 guys, and raise money for the funding, and get everybody together as a team, and go through it. And now that we're here, it's just all clicking off. It's just partying last night. Everybody's going to go down to the course later on, have a look round. We're all thinking about their individual events. We're not just thinking, right, oh, fuck it, I'm here now, just get pissed. Everybody wants to do their best on the event and then get back on to party. Cool. So it's good we're here, man. Yeah. And it's only Friday. We got here last night and we're having fun already. So we'll get Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So you get pushed. Fun. Right.